Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ, and our parents and us, right? And that's the hierarchy. There's no man-made someone that we look up to. We can't look up to man to do anything.
So you don't have teachers?
When I came, we had teachers. When I came to the truth, right? When I came to the truth, I was looking at all these different videos. But the Most High allowed me, helped me out to kind of like see the essence of what they're trying to say, right? And you can, differentiate whatever yourself. That's the reason why it's not something that, oh yeah, we have this guy who's representing us. No, the Most High is representing us. Right?
I was going to say another thing. What you have to realize is that what's happening now with the Israelites, it's kind of like a replay of what happened when Jesus came, where you've got the Pharisees who've got the word, but they're abusing it, and then you've got the people who are abused by them. Because notice, it's the more trodden down people who are like the quiet ones bringing out what's in the Bible. We don't go shouting and swearing or anything like that. Whereas it's the loud ones, they're the ones bringing stuff which sounds strange. Yeah.
So
it was like that with Jesus. Sorry.
Honestly, I mean, if I was to record you right now and put this online, you'd do quite well for the Israelites, just because that video is damaging the black Israelites. Because I know there's good people amongst you as well who are like yourself.
Bro, people like Ash.
Decorum.
Ash is a guy that I've never before I ran into him, I had a sour taste in my mouth. Israelites, and I'm not even saying that I believe what you don't believe in, but at least I can have a conversation with man, reason, and there's certain things we can, I've never heard him once swear, and all he shows man love. Even though he says, I hate pigs, he's an Israelite, and he's in this Muslim thing. Obviously he doesn't agree, but still there's a level of decorum. You see what I'm saying?
But we have different levels, right, of the Most High spirit and energy. Yeah. And some of us we have a lot of anger, yeah.
Rightly so.
And some of us we have a lot of anger, but we can contain it, right? And some of us we come from the lowest of the lowest, yeah. And when you talk, that comes out as well. That's the reason why I was discussing with my parents yesterday, my mom and my brother, yeah, because they were really against that video you saw. I was like, no, you've got to look into the context, right? When you wake up as an Israelite, it's a visceral thing. It hits you so bad, like you're like, shit, everything's been alive. And you go back to your own culture, it's like, yeah, my grandparents used to do this. Our grandparents did, everything's in the Torah. You're like, shit. And it's such a shock, right? And you can't contain yourself. That's how people just go out with this thing.
Yeah, easy.
But with wisdom,
just having a quiet
wisdom
discussion.
Will teach you, right? Wisdom is a teacher.
Yeah, it's quiet.
To calm down. But there's an angle there. You look at the person next to you. He's the person that stole your identity. Literally, who you are is next to you, and you just wake up. And then obviously you're going to be unwise because you haven't reached.
Even in that case, I'm not saying what he knows or what he doesn't know, but it could be that that man doesn't know anything about the fact that his identity or his forefathers usurped someone else's identity. So for that individual person there, what purpose does it serve for man to say, you stole my, except to vent? But if you're going to vent, my thing is not hold the word of the Lord in your hand to vent.
It doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with it because you have to vent using the word of the Lord. Because if you use your own mouth, then that's a personal vendetta.
But that's what they're doing though. So you can't mix the two.
But the video that he did, because if I have to vent, it's preferable I use the word of the Most High rather than using my own emotion, right? Because he actually read Revelation 2, is it 2 and 9? I know that works in tribulation and poverty, but that are rich. I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, right? That verse is actually a fractal verse because it's a small part that represents a whole that's similar in a larger scale, right? What they are doing, if you know what these guys are doing, not necessarily the guy, if you know the information of what they're doing, right? You're gonna go crazy. You'll go crazy, right?
No, I don't defend them. I don't defend them. And even the fact that he didn't even.
It's the lack of wisdom, right?
I thought to myself.
No, but it's a lack of wisdom in that thing because some people are waking up and they're just overzealous. Because that's not a good balance.
Oh, actually,
it's a false balance, right? You have to find the balance.
I was just going to read one. This is just relating to, like how we're saying different types of Israelites. This is a problem that Paul had when he was trying to evangelize. It's Acts 13 and 43. It says, now when the congregation was broken up, many of the Jews and religious proselytes followed Paul and Barnabas, who speaking to them persuaded them to continue in the grace of God. And the next Sabbath day came almost the whole city together to hear the word of God. And when the Jews saw the multitudes, they were filled with envy and spake against these things which were spoken by Paul, contradicting and blaspheming.
So yeah, sorry. So the point is,
No. These guys were Jews. Yeah. Paul's a Jew, and yet they were contradicting Paul and blaspheming against. So they were shouting, effectively shouting over him, trying to shout over him.
They beat him up as well at some point.
Well, yeah, that's later on. That's what I mean. So there's different kinds of Israelites, even in the Bible as well.
You always have a different kind, and also according to the prophecies, 2/3 of our Israelite people will die, will be cut off and die, right? In this end time.
Yeah, I spoke to him.
Because 2/3 are into bullshit, right? Even amongst us.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah? So we don't know. That's the reason why we have a hope of faith, right? That we're gonna make it, but we can't be for sure certain that we are chosen. I am chosen. Yeah. It's always in hope by being obedient.
Yeah.
Because Abraham didn't know what riches he was going to get later on, but it was just being obedient from the get-go, right? Yeah. So we're looking at these men and trying to reproduce the same faith.
So
right?
So essentially, there's no hope for other nations to attain salvation if they're not Israelites.
But salvation is only for Israel. Because you need to know what salvation is.
What is salvation?
Salvation, let's read it. There's many different definitions of salvation, but it points to one, right?
Yeah. I was capital S salvation. You find
even Isa was salvation on the day of judgment, though. You even say, go to the next man after me.
Yeah.
He'll be the prophet, peace be upon him. But these people, they're misguided, bro, innit? They don't know, innit?
But that's the Islamic tradition.
Yeah, but Islamic tradition is the truth, though.
You're mixing Islam and Israelite.
No, you believe Jesus is your salvation, right?
Listen.
But initially, it's going to be Muhammad.
Listen, calm down. Yeah. We're talking about a certain subject, not take it somewhere else. Let's stay on topic. If you have questions, I'll ask your questions, right?
Yeah.
But don't be adding some ad hominems and these guys have misguided and all these things. Right? Just chill.
It's fine.
Keep it for yourself at the moment, right? If we have a debate, then you can have that.
No, we'll have a debate, man. No problem.
So he shall say, Matthew 1:21.
Yeah.
He shall bring forth a son, and I shall call him Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins. Yeah, because the reason why we are in this predicament is because we are in a state of sin collectively. Yeah,
that's all nations, though, not just Israel.
No. All nations have been given the law. So let me give you a definition of sin. Let me give you a definition of sin according to the Bible.
Sin's
right?
go against the laws, right?
Yeah. So 1 John 3 and 4.
Yeah.
That's the definition of sin. Whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law, right?
Yeah.
So the law has been given to a particular people for a particular purpose, right? And then we forsook the law, we went to witchcraft, we went to all this madness, right?
Yeah.
And then the promise of restoration, started from Yahushua when he came back, and then for us to follow the law in order to get back. That's the condition. When we were chosen, the Most High chose us, but we had a condition upon us. Yeah? He didn't just choose, you're the chosen people, that's it. No, he said, you are chosen, and you have the laws to follow. Yeah. If you don't follow the law, you're going to get cursed. If you don't follow, then if you follow, then
so
you're going to be blessed.
So that book really only for you and your people. You can't lord this book over any other nation's head, and no other nation has to adhere to the laws of this book.
No.
So then,
but the rule, when the Most High sends out Yahushua for total rulership and exchange of rulership, the whole nation will have to subdue it by force.
So other nations, they cannot be blamed for worshipping Baal and all the other gods.
We don't blame them.
No, but that's not the narrative I get when I speak to.
There's so many gods out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do your thing, but we want the Israelites, no matter how they look like, we want them to come back to Yahweh.
Don't you think that definition of sin, that definition of sin, don't you think in a way it's sort of restrictive, because all it's saying to you is anyone who goes against the law, right?
Yeah, the Israelites.
Yeah. But
Esau was before the law, though.
but we know.
No, he's after.
Yeah. So why is he condemned?
Who's
Esau.
condemned? He's not condemned.
He's condemned. You said he's going to be kicked out. The Edomites and Esau.
Esau.
Yeah, Esau.
Yeah.
Oh, Esau, yeah, Esau's condemned, yeah.
Yeah, but he's before the law.
Yeah, but because of Esau, what he did.
But I'm saying because he has no law to govern him, how can he be blameworthy?
No, he had the law. Everyone's always had the laws from the beginning.
Okay, so the law
That's
is
what
not
it's been
just
from the
Moses.
beginning.
It's not Moses. It precedes Moses.
No, it's the law started in the Garden of Eden.
Okay.
And actually, Abraham had the law,
Everyone
statutes,
had
and
laws
commandments.
as well, and then he even says it.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, the children of Noah, they would have also had those laws inherited from their father.
Yes, but
Right.
they didn't all choose to follow it. That's the
And
that's
it's
the
lost.
point.
So that would go back to Dawood's point that
Yeah.
it's not a lineage thing.
It is a lineage.
It's an obedience thing. The lineage thing is only relevant in the fact that the law came to them. That's
No,
it.
it is a lineage in the fact that it's been Adam. Adam was chosen amongst many
Yeah.
because we don't subscribe to the idea that there were
Oh,
only
I
two
see.
people
So
on
Adam's
earth.
not just Adam.
The Bible doesn't
We're not
say
all
that.
the children of Adam there.
No, we are all the children of Adam, but
Yeah.
the Bible says that Adam was the only person on earth at the time. It goes against
He would have had his
script.
wife, innit? He would have.
Eve,
Yeah.
Eve came after, but then remember when Cain killed Abel, yeah? What did he say? He said it was
Brother
scared
settled amongst a group of other people.
of a people. Where did it come from? Exactly. But then if you read the Bible, the Most High created men and women, and then He formed Adam. Few verses that are at the bottom. So there were many men, but He chose Adam. From when He says from the dust of the earth, it's from the multitude of people in the lower stage, right? And then it took Him, gave Him the law to rise Him up, because the law is actually in our DNA. That's what we need to do. We have to be law-abiding citizens according to the Torah. Yeah, but we're not doing it at the moment, and the Most High put a condition on us. If we don't follow it, you're going to be low. That's the reason why the Assyrian came in, the Babylonian came in, the Egyptians, and all these things. They did that because we always went after law. And Abraham was blessed because he kept the law.
But so then, are the other Asians have an excuse then?
The other nations are
They have an excuse.
have an excuse.
Yeah, because the law's not been sent to them.
It's not for them.
Yeah, so that means they have an excuse
Not
to do
for them yet.
any evil thing underneath the
But
sun.
that's what they have done. Since the beginning.
So there's been
of
no
time.
righteous people outside of Israel.
No, since the beginning of time,
mean,
there's
that's
not
the
been
point.
any. Since Israel was born.
Since Israel.
Yeah, there's not been any righteous nation that's done righteousness.
But
Not the nation, but individually. Is there no individual? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
There's no individual that is given to righteousness.
We don't have any record of that.
So what about Melchizedek?
Melchizedek
Yeah.
was an angel, right?
Was he?
Yeah, he wasn't a human being like you said, because he had no father, no mother.
Yes.
He came.
So-
Melchizedek was Yahushua in previous reincarnation. Because Jesus, the person Jesus has been here for so many times.
Right.
Because I'm looking at the objectives of laws, right? And the objective of a law. Why would God give Why would God give laws, right? Because if you adhere to these laws, you attain righteousness by default, right? If you don't lie, if you don't steal, right, and do all these certain things, by staying away from it, what happens is that you attain righteousness.
But you attain righteousness also, you becoming a vessel because you becoming pure
Yeah.
as a human being.
Yes.
Yeah. In this wicked world,
Yeah.
you becoming a light.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
This is the light that we need to attain because law,
Yeah.
the words are spirit.
Yeah.
Right. Let me read
But
that to
then
you.
I'm saying, that's what I was trying to say, is maybe the definition, and I'm sure there's other definition for sins in the Bible, because the Bible says a big corpus is a big corpus. That's what I'm trying to say. All you just said there, becoming light, becoming a vessel, other nations are not, they're physically, spiritually capable to
They're
attain
not.
those.
They're not.
Should they be
because they're not
following?
coded like that.
But they can.
They're not
direct-
coded like
That means that if they're not coded like that, they're predisposed to fail. That's
Yeah.
what we're saying.
Yeah.
So then, that's just cruelty, bro.
They are.
That's just cruelty.
They are.
No, but there are people
Yeah.
who
How
don't
can
lie.
the
They're not
children?
able-
Listen, Adam was coded as a perfect person. How can there be a set of
Adam
these
wasn't-
children
Adam-
that are predisposed to fail?
Adam was chosen, was formed, right? And was given the law, right? The law is a teacher, right? You learn from the law, right?
I'm talking the
And that's how you,
Sharia,
that's how you attain righteousness, right? That's how you please the Most High. And when you went off it, because we were called to do that, but we went off it.
See, the thing is,
everyone can fail.
we believe that
Everyone can fail.
every man on this planet is a child of Adam.
We don't-
Of course, you don't believe
No,
that.
no, we believe that every man right now
Yeah.
is a child of Adam.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, how can he
But-
be predisposed
but, hold
with
on.
Adam in his DNA?
Okay, I'm going to read something first. Let me read something to you. John 6:63. It is the Spirit that quickeneth, that makes the life, right? The Spirit makes the life. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life, right? Because just because I have this sort of like a biological, sort of like